So it's going to be Jaguars versus Stallions. JNS Jaguars have won the toss and have decided to bat first against JBCN Golden Stallions. The Stallions versus Jaguars, this is going to be a fantastic encounter. Take my word, there are some scintillating players in this, both the batting lineups and bowling lineups. I would say some good batters, some great bowlers. And one man who can set this ground on fire is the man on your screen. That is Bakhtiar. He is known for his squashbuckling innings. He is known for hitting some great shots. He is known for scoring some quick runs. Let's see whether he's in the same touch, same form in this first encounter of International School Nats Tournament Season 6. And first ball, he gets beaten neck and crop. What a ball that was. That's what I was saying. This is a proper contest. This is going to be a great encounter. If you want to see a match, there has to be some equal fight between bat and ball. This bowler, from the looks of his, he is going to provide with some fire. Fire against fire, two good batters and bowler against each other. Oh, that is beautifully handled. That's what is his speciality. To have some power attacking game and also to have a good technique to boot with it will always add something to your batting. The score is 1 now. Bakhtiar gets off the mark. A very, very big name in television industry and a great dancer. And with that, he is also has fantastic footwork when it comes to batting and a great attitude. And he is very quick between the wickets. Jitendra is his partner in crime. What a shot that is, but straight to the fielder. Unfortunately, a very good shot straight to the fielder. In fact, he was in the way. He is badly hurt. That was flush on his feet. Strong man though, he's not showing his pain. Mard ko bhi dard hota hai. If it hits straight on your knees, it is bound to give you some pain. Yes, he is hurt. He needs. Yes, 1 run. 3 runs on the scorecard, 3 singles in the very first over. He's bowling well with a lot of pace and aggression, Prakash. Straight to the fielder. The score is just 3. It's bowled in immaculate line and length with a lot of pace behind it. JNS Jaguars have won the toss and have decided to bat first. And they are met. Oh, this is the first fault. In fact, first delivery down the leg side. The score moves on to 4. That pace on the ball, but both these batsmen capable enough, two very good batters, both with strong techniques. Jitendra looks very, very compact batsman. What a shot on the knees, straight to the fielder. 4 singles and a wide in the first over. Prakash bowls a very good first over. 1 over 5 runs. Take my word, the second over is not going to be the same. We will see some boundaries in the second over. Dhruvin comes into bowl from the highway end. That's a wide. Spinner with a very quick action. That is up and over. Beautifully done. What a shot that is. Full of grace and elegance and panache on it. Wonderfully hit boundary. The first boundary hit into the covers. Up and over. The score moves on to 10. That is beautiful again. That is just some elegant footwork. That's what I said. The first over went for 4 singles. In this over, couple of boundaries in the very first 2 balls. 9 runs of the first 2 balls. This is what they wanted. They wanted some impetus in the scoring, and they have got with those couple of boundaries. The score with that boundary moves on to 14 now. 9 runs in the first 2 balls. This is straight to the fielder. He played one shot into the covers, then he hit one down the fine leg region. The next one straight into the covers again. You might just see a shot in the mid wicket cow corner. That is beautifully done. Straight to the fielder and straight out. They might go for a couple. Look at Bakhtiar. He is so quick. The fielder slipped at the other end. Still he manages to pick himself up and get a couple. Jitendra is so exciting to watch. Such a good batter. This is a darts tournament, and this man looks one of the very best in that group. Jitendra. Outside the off stump will be called a wide. Is called. With that wide, the score moves on to 17 now. 17 without loss. We are into the second over. What a shot that is. Beautifully done. Will it go all the way? No, it doesn't go all the way. 2 runs added to the total. So he has hit one into the extra cover region, one into the square leg, fine leg region, one straight down the ground. So he's completed and explored a lot of territory on this ground. And he has even tried a few shots behind point. So almost a 360-degree batsman. Outside the off stump, wide again. Slashed and straight to the fielder in the deep for a single. Bakhtiar hasn't got a much of strike in the last 11-12 balls. The score at the end of over number 2 is 21 without loss. 16 runs in this over. That is showing some respect to some good bowling. He bowled really well in the first over, except for that one ball going down the leg side. Prakash has bowled a very good line. Prakash Linga against a very compact batsman. The batsman who has some good technique, also he has some good attacking instinct. That makes the batsman pretty dangerous. It is one thing to be aggressive. And what a shot! This is beautiful. This is Surya Kumar Yadav like. What a shot that is. Beautifully done. Just a feather touch on it. He just rammed it over for a fantastic boundary. The balls, the shots which are hit this way requires a lot of looking at the ball till the last moment. It needs a lot of focus and attention till you make contact. You may say this kind of shots are not the ones which are more fan. In fact, it requires more focus and attention to play shots like this. That was very well bowled. That's a chance. He would have been in danger if had that hit the stumps. Good understanding. Bakhtiar is so quick. Jitendra has looked very good. Bakhtiar has just got 3 balls to face. That is so very well played. What a shot this is. That's a fabulous hit. A fantastic hook shot. Very rarely do we see shots like this. Horizontal shots. Beautifully hooked. What a shot that is. One of the shots of the day. That was it with brute power and fabulous. This is nicely done. Good comeback by the bowler. You may appreciate the shot, but you need to have some proper gear for it. You need to have helmets if you're playing shots like this. Into the covers. Fantastic effort. But wasn't able to stop that one from going over. They take a couple. That's the only pair I'm seeing which runs with so much energy. Both the batsmen, they are fantastic between the wickets, almost international like. And that was the fifth delivery which he has faced. Oh, this is fabulous understanding. They haven't even called. They just looked into each other's eyes and they just sped through for a single. Fantastic running this time by Jitendra. It was a non-striker's call. He was on the back foot. He just pushed it with soft hands and they just shot off. Not all those boundaries and sixes bring a lot of glamour. These singles bring a lot of color to the innings. These pinch singles, the twos which are run hard and the twos being converted into threes, they add some flavor to the total. Down the leg side, and that would speed away for four leg buys. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Yes, four leg buys. So the decision to bat first uh, looks good now. 40 runs there at the end of 3.3. A very indifferent shot playing on the rise. One run. He looks in good touch, great touch in fact. Jitendra. Jitendra Diwan, 27 of 16. Brilliant he has been so far. Played some fantastic shots. Very hardly he has put a foot wrong. And meanwhile, the man on the other end hasn't had much of the strike. Generally, he's the one who's the aggressor. He's the one who generally takes the scoring ahead. He's 5 of 5. In fact, 6 of 6 without a boundary so far. That's his job, though, just using the pace of the ball. What a shot that is! Artistic as you can get. You associate him with the smashing the ball and cutting the ball very hard, or maybe hitting it over long on or long off. This time it was delicate touch, some finesse and delicate touches to fetch him those 4 runs. Off the back foot, straight to the fielder at mid off. So 4 overs and 46 runs. They are going merrily at the run rate of 11.5 runs per over. Uh, Outside the off stump, he lets one go. Umpire saying it was well within the parameters and judges it as a fair delivery. Bakhtiar for a moment thought it was outside the legitimate area. Next time if he is bowls there, he would try and go and slash it over those fielders over there. There is no protection in the third man region. In fact, he just plays it with soft hands. This is good batting by him. He understands the game. Jitendra is looking good. Why not manufacture and fabricate the strike to him? off the back foot, straight to the fielder for a single. Good bowling this by Prakash. He has bowled well. He has just conceded 18 runs in his 2.2 overs. Kunal gave away 9 in his first over. This man has looked good though, Prakash. He has bowled with a lot of fire and has managed to keep them quiet in spite of conceding a sixer. He has just given away 19 runs. That's not bad at all in power play against these two batsmen. And just as I appreciate some good bowling, he bowls a wide one. Commentators curse, they say 20 runs he has conceded. He has bowled really well because both these batsmen are known for some quick scoring. Jitendra has looked so good. And to manage to keep Bakhtiar quiet, very few bowlers have managed to do in that tournament. He carves it again to the fielder for a single. Not that great timing. Strange sound of the bat every time he hits the ball. So 50 runs and we are into the fifth over. What a shot. This is up and over. 4 runs written all over it. That's what I was talking about. If you do not have protection, if you're bowling wide outside the off stump, giving the width to the batter, they are eventually going to take advantage of that. They took it and they took it to the fullest. 4 runs for Jitendra. Bakhtiar wasn't able to pierce that gap. Jitendra thought, why to pierce the gap? Go up and over. Get 4 runs. 54. One more delivery to go in the fifth over. The last ball. And what a shot! This is cracked. Brilliant from Jitendra. This is super shot. This is the best of the lot. Pulled off the back foot into the mid wicket region for a fabulous sixer. He has spoiled his figures. 60 runs at the end of over number 5. They are going at a run rate of 12 runs per over. Jitendra looks almost impregnable now. So Jitendra's looking really good. 5 overs and 60, and he has been the enforcer. He has been the aggressor. Just one boundary for Bakhtiar, and he has got his runs majorly in the region between point and behind point. That's good calling. That's good calling. Clear no from Bakhtiar. He wants to be on strike. Why would anyone not be after hitting that fabulous sixer? He would be itching to get back on strike. This is a ground where you can score a lot of runs. And Bakhtiar is doing exactly that. He is giving strike. In fact, they steal the second. Oh, that was an edge. Good fielding by the fielder at short third man. There was a chance, in fact, three places where he could have got out catch. Then there was a chance of being run out at the wicket keeper's end. Also the chance to get run out at the non-striker's end. All opportunities missed. There was a chance, a difficult one, but he could have held on to that one. Very rarely have they got any chance to get a wicket. This was a very rare one where they could have got their first wicket. And that is some misunderstanding between the two. That synchronization between the two is missing now. Off the back foot into the covers for a single. With that single, the score moves on to 63. Now we are into the last few balls for the power play. That is slashed, and this will go for another boundary. Will it? No. Good work, good work, good work by the fielder over there. The ball was traveling at the rate of knots. He saved 3 runs for his team. 64. The score moves on to just 4 runs in this over so far. No boundaries in this over. The score at the end of over number 6 is 64. They have gone at the run rate of 12.5 runs per over. So that's a wide. They start off the proceedings after a break. The score is 65 now. They got 64 in the first 6 overs. The first 5 overs went for 60. The last one was a good one in which they gave away just 4 runs. Off the back foot into the covers for. This is the unique feature of this pair. They have run really well. Exceptional running. The best running pair in all the first 4 5 matches which we have seen. Both the batsmen with different gears now. Both of Bakhtiar without the helmet. Now he is on strike now. He will enjoy this field which is opened up. That suits his game now. Lots of singles and doubles. What a shot! Just as he is going for singles, he goes for a big one. This is very different kind of batting. In the power play, he was playing with the first and second gear. And after the power play, he's decided to break free. Jitendra was looking so good. Watch out for this man. Watch out for the extra cover drive. He goes towards the point. And this is good batting. This is a proper innings which we have. In the power play, he was going for his shots. Then he decided to just shift gears in this over number 6 to 10. You just break down a T20 inning into that kind of 1 to 6, then 6 to 10, then how you play in 10 to 16, 10 to 15, and in the last 5 overs. This is a science, a method to approach an T20 innings. A lot of teams have different way of approaching. The Indian team with MS Dhoni as the leader had 17, 18, 19 and 20th over in which they used to target the last 4 or the last 3. Most other teams target for the last 5 overs, but the Indian team was such where they scored heavily in the 18, 19 and 20th over. The last 3 overs were the game changers. They had a lot of depth. This team, these two opening batters have given them a solid platform. What beautiful running. Are these dads or these young kids playing? They are just running like 12, 13 year olds. Fantastic. Just reminds me of those days in 90s cricket where we had the Jadejas, the Robinsons running very hard. That was so good to watch. Then it was followed by Yuvraj Singh and Mohammad Kaif. And they were the ones who ran so quickly. Remember Robin Singh? He was 36 years old and he was the fittest guy in that side. What a shot! This is Bakhtiar Vino, and he's just showing what he's capable of. So we have two big guys who almost everyone. Oh, this is a chance. Oh, this is just over. Those broad shoulders, those big arms, just sailing it over. Take my word, this is not a smallish ground. This is a ground which is almost like most international grounds, maybe a few meters short at times, because this is a darts tournament. The rope can be taken a little back out. It's also like 55, 60 meters boundary, not easy to clear. And in spite of a miss hit, it has gone over. And this is the Bakhtiar I have seen. It was very, and I thought he was out of form. This guy, even with miss hits, he's hitting them out of the park. Watch out for the third in this over. No, he shows some respect, and that's good batting. That's good batting. Often at times you go with the adrenaline, go for a few more, and there is where you lose your wicket and you lose your shape. This might sail over, I think. No, he changed his shot. He was in the mood to go big. He just changed his shot at the last moment. Good courageous bowling. He is still flighting it in spite of being hit for a sixer. This is super bowling. That's down the leg side. Look at the non-striker racing for that existent single. Two wides. This is super stuff. The bowling is not bad at all. The bowling is very good in fact. But the batsmanship has been slightly better. 89 runs. We are into the 8th over. Very, very high scoring matches courtesy this fantastic pitch which we have got in this tournament. There's a fresh pitch, and often a fresh pitch offers you something for the bowlers and something for the batters. In fact, this one is great for the batters. The score at the end of over number 8 is 90 without loss. 12 overs remaining in this innings. We might just see another 200 being scored back to back in this tournament. That is well played. This is some good batsmanship now. 94 they are. We are into the 9th over. Oh, that's beautiful bowling. Good comeback by Sachin. A boundary, and after that, two dot deliveries. 46 is what Jitendra is on. He has played a fantastic knock. 5 boundaries and 2 sixes. One run. The score moves on to 47. In fact, 47 for Jitendra. He is 47 of 27. We Indians are fascinated by the personal milestones a lot. We often look out for those 50s and 100s. We find happiness in others' happiness. Every individual who scores a 50 or a 100, the others enjoy it. That is nicely done. They run the first one. Look at the running. Oh, fantastic. This is so good. Trusting each other's call. And Jitendra just trusted Bhaktiyar's call, and they were off for the second. Fantastic running. Two runs added to the tally. Bakhtiyar moves on to 38 of 26. Jitendra is 47 of 27, as good as the opening pair you can see in the whole group. The Jaguars are up against a very strong Jbcn Golden Stallions team, but Jaguars are proving a very difficult proposition for them. Played with soft hands. 6 runs in this over so far. 7 runs in this over. The score at the end of over number 9 is 97. We'll have a short drinks break. Oh, that was dangerous. But that has been smashed for a sixer. In fact, 7 runs. So he gets to his 50 with that gift that was slightly dangerous. 53 of just 28 balls. Oh, that is again hit into the square leg region. They get a couple. This is a challenge over, and they get a 3. 9 runs. 10-run challenge it is. The score was 97, I think. So it will leapfrog to 117. Samir Kochar generally is a dasher with the bat. His main forte is batting, not bowling. But he has been taken for the challenge over, and they have got 9 runs in his first 2 balls. One of the best cricketing hosts India has ever seen. But bowling wise, he has not been up to the mark in this match at least. They get those 10 runs in the first 3 balls. That's it. The challenge is completed. And they get 20 runs. 117 at the end of over number 10. 118 now is what the score is. These two guys are motoring on a 100-run partnership of the opening pair. The Jaguars won the toss and everything going as per the plan. In fact, better than what they had anticipated. More than what the captain would have asked for. This is slashed. The ball is swirling around, and that would be another boundary for Jitendra. He is looking fantastic. In the first match, it was Vijay. Vijay means victory, and Jitendra also signifies victory. So both these guys have victory in their names. They are winning the hearts not only of the team, but of everyone over here. Jitendra is looking good, and so was Vijay in the previous match where he got 125 runs in 47 balls, the highest score of the tournament. What a shot this is! Will it be taken? No. He is just smashing every ball now. This is beautifully hit. The ball is racing towards the long on region. Bakhtiar and Jitendra are playing so well. The other fielders, the other players in the team actually have just resorted to a different play now. They know their turn is not going to come. So they are playing some gully cricket on the other side of the ground. They know the batting turn is not going to come. So better have some fun. Just besides the boundary, they are playing their own game with the softball. Straight to the fielder for us. In fact, no runs. 1-2-3 is what the score is. We are into the 11th over. Bakhtiar has looked good. Jitendra has looked outstanding though. Bakhtiar 41 of 34. A big appeal to no avail. They're trying to create some chances. Jbcn Golden Stallions are a good side. They have some good set of bowlers. But right now the Jaguars are running away with it. Jitendra has looked exceptional. Wide again. That is slashed. That is fabulously hit. That is improvisation at its best. 4 runs up and over the point region. He moves on to 66. 66 of 34 balls, 7 boundaries, and 3 sixes. We saw a century in the first match. We might see another in the second encounter. Getting a century in a T20 game is not a mean task. What a shot. There's on the knees and up and over into that point region. What a shot. Jitendra is looking in imperious form. This is an exhibition of some class batting. This man was play some knocks over here with his coach, and this is what he was practicing. Imperious batting boundary, and just excelled himself in the next ball, hitting a sixer with pure timing and you making use of the pace of the bowler, the line, the width, and slashed it for a fantastic sixer. Jitendra, he is such supreme form. That's a gift, that's a touch, that's a blow, and that will be just over. Another six, couple of meters in fact over the rope. What a player. Just flicking the balls, just placing them, not even putting any strength behind them. 78, 36 balls, 78 runs. 7 boundaries and 5 sixes. The coach would be really happy with his ward. Now that is hammered into the covered region. Now this is super running. There was never more than a single in that. Look at Bakhtiar, so fit he is. Yes, ran for almost 66 yards. 22 here, 22 for the second, and 22 after the follow-up. Kudos to his fitness. Salute to his fitness. Fantastic running between the wickets. 144. What a shot. This is as good as you get. Brilliant from this man. Fantastic sixer. He looks in imperious touch. Super scintillating, sensational, sizzling, super batting. 150 up with that fantastic. So what a shot to bring it up. 86 runs of just 38 balls. We saw fantastic innings in the first day. We are seeing another in the second match. An opening partnership of 150, can you believe it? And hardly they have given any chance to the opposition. 150 runs. Jitendra is looking in imperious stretch. He got a lot of runs in the previous over. 6-4, 6-6. 41 of 34 is Bakhtiar. Generally, very rarely to be seen Bakhtiar being overshadowed by his partner. He is truly overshadowed, but he won't mind that. He is a good team man. He is doing his stuff. He is going in his usual. Every time I've seen him, he has scored a half century. Oh, this is brilliantly bowled Yorker. He might just replicate it. 3 times I have covered him in this Zooters tournaments, and every time he has got a half century. The other occasions it was just 25, 30, 33 balls, kind of 50s. This is a more mature innings, a more innings which is playing a good complement to his other partner. 151 is what the score is. He goes into 90s with that slash. This is one bounce into the fence. He goes into the 90s with that shot. 90 of just 39 balls, 8 boundaries, and 6 sixes. 36 and 32. 78 runs in boundaries. So almost 85 runs, 85% of the runs being scored into the boundaries. Fantastic batting this one by this man, and lots of singles and doubles being taken in between even. In fact, 68. Of the back foot, they take a single. He moves on to 91. Offside the off stump. That's a wide. That will add up to the total. The score moves on to 156. 157, in fact. He needs some hydration and also something to wipe off the lot of sweat. Yes, run a lot, Bakhtiyar. Run a lot for his partner, run a lot for himself. 42 is on, and he's playing a very good innings. Look at him running away. He's running like an 18-year-old. 43 he moves on to. 91 he's on. 40 balls, 91 runs. Can you imagine strike rate of 225? 227.50 to be precise. And just as somebody has to out nahi hona hai, there is where the doubt comes in. You should never be talking negative when the batsman is going well. Yeah, this is good by Bakhtiyar. This is so good by Bakhtiyar. Just calming his partner in his 90s. He wants him to carry on. They want a 200 partnership, maybe. A record it would be of the opening partner in the darts tournament. So some doubts in the mind when you go in 90s, even the best. The score at the end of over number 13 is 158. 8 runs in this over. So Bakhtiyar, we might just see him shifting gears now. He was hitting the ball just after the power play. Then he has taken a few singles after that. Now he might just go for big ones. The score moves on to 159. 160. The opening partnership now. That is slashed straight to the fielder. 161 is what the score is now. Fakhtiyar moves on to 44. And this guy is on 91. Is Jitendra Diwan. This is so very well done. This is beautifully hit. And it goes for a boundary. What a shot on the knees into the covers. This man has played every shot in the book. And he has played with a lot of class and panache. And the score moves on to 165. He moves on to 95. Just one hit away now. And 99 he moves on to just one run away from a well-deserved century. This has been a brilliant innings against some quality bowling. 45 balls for his 99. This is super stuff. A strike rate in excess of 200, 220, 170 runs. Just one run away from a fantastic century. A century laced with some beautiful boundaries, lusty hits, and some class shots over the top. White ball, he has explored every boundary. He has played that ram shot. He has hit the ball into the mid wicket. He has hooked the ball into the square leg region. He has slashed the ball into the region over point. Then he has played some wonderful cover drives. And he gets the 100 with a delicate touch into the third man region. And still he has the energy to go for a second. 101 he moves on to of just 46 balls. Brilliant stuff from the opening batter. Strike rate of 220. Fantastic 10 boundaries and 6 monstrous sixes. This man has put up an exhibition of some fabulous, fantabulous batting. Exceptional batting. Batting of the highest level. It's not a competitive Ranji Trophy match or some other professional match. It is a dad's tournament. But this guy has played classy shots, matching to any of the top class batters. Oh, that was hit with brute power. That would go just bisecting the two fielders, will it? No, good fielding. This is brilliant. 102 is what they move on to. The score at the end of 14 overs is 174. They are going along merrily. And the JNS Jaguars, they won the toss, decided to bat, and they have batted really well. So Samir Kocher, one of the best hosts of cricket, the IPL host, a man who just had the whole IPL being broadcast on his shoulders. This he was one of the best, in fact, I think the best host ever. He comes into bowl his second over, and he is being countered by another batsman who's in great touch. Now these are two big wigs. One a best host, one of the best hosts ever, and one of the best entertainers. You would see a great dancer, a great actor, Bakhtiyar. Bakhtiyar versus Samir. Two celebrities against each other. Bakhtiyar versus Samir Kocher. He wanted to play the scoop shot. This is another boundary. Jitendra is looking in a different class now. 181. Samir, he slashes it again to the fielder this time for a single. The score moves on to 182. They are inching towards the 200 run partnership. This is so good to watch. The bowling hasn't been bad, the batsmanship has been far better. It is their day today. In fact, their night today, I would say. Bakhtiyar, very rarely have I seen him outscored by the other partner. Today, he won't mind that because Jitendra has been outstanding. Now he plays the Surya Kumar special. He wanted to play in this over in the initial part. He does that. He moves on to 49. One run away from the half century. Dhruvin comes into ball. He would be up against Jitendra. 187. Still 29 balls remaining, and they might just get close to 220, 230. In fact, more than that, maybe 250 also would be on sides if Jitendra goes mad. And so does this man. He gets his 50 with seeing a lot of singles in his innings. And he gets his 50. 50 for Bakhtiyar. This is nicely done. Look at him racing for the double. Fantastic. So 4 times out of four times I've seen this guy play, and every time he has scored a half century. The other innings were more prolific, more entertaining than this one, but he won't mind this one, as I said all the time, because his other partner is at his best today. Oh, this is a shot and a half. This is the best of the lot. What a shot. This is a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous hit. New balls, please. That has gone in that night sky, and very difficult to find the ball from there. What a shot that was. So 200 is what they go to with that fantastic sixer. 200 runs opening partnership. This is fabulous batting. We saw Vijay Singh and Chirag performing very well in the first match, and this match, these two guys have outshone them, I would say, because here we have a full strength team and also some good bowling. Still, they have managed to get that 200 run partnership, and a dot delivery to end the Druvins over. 200 at the end of over number 16. 121 for Jitendra, and Bakhtiar is on 50 or 40. 201 is what they move on. This is nicely hit straight to the fielder though, just for a single. There has been bad bowling. There hasn't been some freebies. There haven't been misfields. These guys have hit the ball immaculately well, and the others are just spectators. You do not want to be number 4-5 batsman in this team if these two guys play this way, even half as good as today. And Bakhtiar is in mood to play some ram shots. 203 is what they move on to. 203 runs. What a shot. This is smash. This is going to be up and over. 6 runs. This is the Bakhtiar in mood now. He goes on to 57 with that sixer. 3 boundaries and 3 sixes for Bakhtiar. We might just see him getting close to that 100 as well. Take my word, this man can get a bound century from here even. He has just 21 balls to go, but he might get close to that 100, maybe 80s and 90s. He needs 5 more hits like this, and he will be there to get his century even. And shots like this will take him closer. This is straight to the field. He might go for it. Look at the stamina. Look at the energy. He's going for it in the 17th over even. He moves on to 58. 210. 259 was achieved. They might just get close to that one. They might get to 250 as well. This is smashed, and that is going to the point region. 211 without loss. 58 and 123 is what they managed. Vijay Singh got 125 earlier in the day. His highest score would be challenged by this man on your screen. In fact, he is on the non-striking end. Bakhtiar comes on strike. That is beautifully done. The man is kept busy for a lot of time now. Bakhtiar moves on to 59. Jitendra is on 123. 17 overs and enters it. The score is 212. 18 balls remaining. Will they get close to 250? That's the only question remaining. That is easily done. For a single, the score moves on to 213 with that single. In fact, they pinch one more. 2 runs. He moves on to 61 now. 17 balls remaining. 214 is what they get. He just tried to slaughter this one just for a single. He moves on to 62 or 46 balls, 3 boundaries and 3 sixes. The man on the other end, he is exactly twice the number of runs which Bakhtiar has scored. Jitendra has got 123. This is such a good shot. This is Huge. This is the roof breaker. What a shot into the widest long off region. He moves on to 129. This is the highest score of the tournament. We thought Vijay Singh's score won't be surpassed. He was looking all set for a 200. He got out in the 11th or 12th over. But this man has just broken his highest score in a day. In fact, in within 2 hours. 221. This is an even better innings, I would say, against a quality attack. And he just putting up an exhibit. What a shot this is. On the knees. Just sight away. Hacked it. And just put it across the boundary with ease of highest order. He is batting so well. 135. 12 boundaries and 9 super scintillating sensational sixes. This guy is in a different touch. And kudos to the groundsmen. They have worked really hard to prepare this ground. This ground has been the numero uno ground for a reason, for its outfield, for fantastic pitches. And shots like this are a testimony to this. Samir, even a player like him, drops that one. He is a good fielder. He makes that error. That's the only blemish, I would say. He is such a good fielder. The ball just popped out of his hands. That's the only chance he has got. 140 now. 139, in fact, he moves on to in just 61 balls. He might just get close to 150, maybe 175. Nothing's gonna stop him now. Nothing's gonna stop him now. This is huge by this man. This is highlight stuff. This is not the normal stuff. He is in some mood. 145 in 62 balls. One of the best innings you would see against some good bowling. 237 at the end of over number 18. 259 was the score we thought won't be surpassed. Every possibility that it would be overhauled in just a day. .237 is what the score is. 259 was the highest score. It would be surpassed, I think. 22 runs are a strong possibility. In the next 12 balls, you might just see a 150 being scored off. 240 is, in fact, 238 is what the score is. This is a carnage. Onslaught by these two batsmen. Clinical touch. In fact, it wasn't just mad hitting. It was good power hitting in the end. Some initial stages, some fantastic delicate shots. And they are hammering every ball now. And they are still having the energy to run those singles and doubles quickly. 239. 11 balls remaining. He has been the best bowler on show, Prakash. He has does not have anything to show for it, but figures economy, and he is adjust out. LBW leg before the buffet, not before playing a fantastic innings. The best innings so far in this tournament. 145 of just 62 balls, 13 boundaries and 10 fabulous sixes. The highest score surpassing Vijay Singh's score. 145 runs. Fantastic batting. Been covering a few tournaments of this amateur leagues. That's tournament, some other leagues. This has been one of the finest innings I have covered and lovely to watch. And most of his shots were all cricketing proper shots. Very hardly did we see him playing some improvised shots or shots of anger. Some fantastic hits. 145, and just as I said, Prakash is the best ball. He does not have anything to show for it. The very next ball, Prakash claims his man. He might pick a few more. He is bowling the 19th over. The score is 239. Lots of records which were set in the day were broken. Highest score broken. Maybe the highest team total of 259 also looks in danger. They need 20 more runs to surpass that in the next 10 balls. New man is Vishal Marwana. He is also a good all-rounder. And he starts off with a bang. There is Samir, but Samir also would have no chance. What a way to start, straight it down the ground. He looks a very compact, fantastic batsman, does Vishal. The way he stood and he delivered. What a shot that was. Just took two steps ahead and hitting a bowler who has bowled really well. Fantastic stuff. 243 for 1. Ah. A single for Vishal. The score moves on to 244. 8 balls remaining. They have lit up this ground with some great batting. This is beautiful. Hit into the cover. Samir will have a lot of ground to cover. He does a good job. One-handed pickup and a good throw. Still cannot prevent them from going for 2 runs. 246. 7 balls remaining. Some of them are going to watch the India-Australia finals tomorrow. Vishal is one of them. Fortunate enough. And this is stand and deliver, Bakhtiar. Not that well connected, but what a good shot that is against a very good bowler. This is a hit and a half. Bakhtiar coming into his elements. 252 for 1. Now 259 certainly looks in danger now to be surpassed. 252 for 1 at the end of 19 overs. 9 balls remaining. This is not 50 over game. This is a 20 over encounter. They have got 252. 252 is what they managed. They need 7 more to surpass the highest score, 259, which was set prior in the day. They are batting at a different level this year. Good ball. The last 5 balls. Kunal Kamdar, he has bowled the best. Just 21 runs in his 3.1 overs. He has been the best of the lot. Will he restrict them below 260? That's the only question. This is cracked straight to the fielder, straight through him, and fabulously hit boundary. With that boundary, the score moves on to 256 now. 256, one hit away from securing the highest score. And let's see whether they achieve this one. This is fabulously hit with a lot of force. Very difficult to stop those bullets. They get the highest score. 260 is what they achieve now. Will they get 270 now? That is only question remaining. Kunal Kamda's figures have been destroyed in this over. Bowled so well up until this over. He has been taken for a few runs. Last 2 balls going for boundaries. Just piercing the fielders with brute power. This man is hitting them. He's going to watch the India-Australia final tomorrow. He is batting in his... That's a chance. The ball will swivel away. Just a single. He would like to keep strike. Bakhtiar won't be giving him any strike. He wants to have a crack. Both the batsmen want to hit some big shots. 261 is what they go on to. And that was so very well bowled. Both the batsmen want strike. That's the only question. Vishal just shoveled him off for strike. Just stole strike from him. Bullied him to be on strike. 262 for 1. Last ball. Will he end this with a sixer? Kunal is not an easy bowler to dispatch. 3.5, 30. Fantastic figures. Any which way you look at it. And he is hammered. Hammered for a huge one. What a shot that is. He ends it in style. 267, 68 is what they manage. He wanted the strike for this precise reason. 269 is the target. Vishal will enjoy this. I'm sure he would like to see a few more hits like this tomorrow when India takes on Australia. Maybe by any of the Indian players. A left-hander, maybe not. Only left-hander we have is Jadeja. And this man is going to go to Ahmedabad tomorrow. He has enjoyed his stint over here. 268 is what they manage, the highest total. Batsman strike. So Sachin and Samir are the two opening batters. Sachin and Samir Kochar. Samir also is a dasher, so we had one big television star, Bakhtiyar, as an opening partner. And you're also we have Samir Kochar, one of the best TV hosts Indian television has ever seen in the sports section. On the set max, he was just the heart of it. Samir comes on strike. He is also a bit of dasher. He survives for first 1 or 2 overs. We would be there for some entertainment. Samir Kochar and Sachin Bandari. He shows some respect. First innings they managed first match they managed 259. The second match, the highest score is 268. And Samir starts off in style. What a good way to open the account. That's a fantastic shot. 6 runs, 2 3 meters away from the rope. What a good shot that was. 6 runs to start off the innings by Samir Kochar. First ball he showed some respect to the bowler. The second ball he treated him with disdain. Pitched outside leg. That was the only contention. He wanted to go into the covers. That's the right idea to go for shots. So two big superstars of Indian television industry. One in the sports, the other one in the entertainment section. One behind the stumps, one in front of it. Showing some respect. This is not Samir Kochar's batting style. He generally smashes them all over. He gets a sixer and 4 dot deliveries after that. So 7 runs on the scorecard in pursuit of 269 runs. This is fabulously hit. What a good shot that is. It was bowled very well, Yorker length, but was treated with disdain. Fabulously hit by Sachin Bhandari. They are not going to take a backward step. They are not going to serve the victory on a platter. They are going to fight it out. That was the statement. What a good shot that was. That's his first boundary. 2 balls he has faced. He has got 5 runs. Fantastic shot into that wideish mid-on region. Let's see, where does he go? Maybe extra covers, long off. Instead, he wants to slog this one. Mistime shot, falling in no man's land. Fortunate for Sachin, unfortunate for the bowler. They're slogging their way now. This is so good to see. Uh, That agricultural shot has claimed the bat. New bat, please. That's what I was talking. He bowls with a lot of power and pace. Samir has locked this one. He has just hacked it from outside the off stump, and that was hit with a lot of brute power. Not a lot of timing into it, not a lot of technique into it. He wants to have some fun. In fact, he is a very good team player. Very rarely do we see Sachin Samir blocking balls. He is a dasher. He will be going for it. He would like to meet fire with fire. Ashish, he's a good bowler. Bowls with a lot of power. He wanted to hit it in the mid wicket region. The ball has taken the outside half of the bat. The thick edge gets him a single. Oh, oh. Is he all right? That's the only question. Yeah, he is fine, Sachin. 8 runs in this over so far. He wanted to give it a big hike. The score at the end of over number 2 is 8 runs. Sixer in the first over, boundary in the second, but the scoring is 7.5 runs per over. And they need quite a lot. 13.5 runs per over to win this one. This is a shot and a half. Fantastic hitting. This is beautifully done. One bounce into the wideish long off region. Samir is playing some good shots. He needed no invitation just as the ball was flighted by Vishal. Vishal played a really good innings in back end of the inning in the first half. And yes, a good all rounder to have in a team, but he has been treated with some good hitting. Beautiful bowling, completely beat him over there. Fantastic bowling. In spite of being hit for a boundary, he has the courage to fight the ball and invite the batsman to go for the big shots and trying to purchase a wicket in process. This is super bowling. This man also would be there tomorrow in that Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad watching the match. Vishal, so very fortunate to be there. He has got this ticket. He says he is booked his place. Many Indians would be there, almost 1.5 lakhs, 1.2 lakhs in that stadium. 1 lakh is the capacity. Maybe 10, 15,000 would be fitted in there. More than that. So maybe a lakh and more. He wanted to play the sweep shot, completely misjudged it. Diwali is over, but tomorrow would be the big day, the biggest celebration. That is smashed. That is lock swept for a fantastic boundary. He wanted to hit it all throughout, missed it twice or thrice. This time he's able to make some connection, and they start off well. 24 runs is what the score is. We are halfway, in fact, in the last ball of the third over. Halfway through the power play, they managed 64 runs. Did the Jaguars? The JBCN Stallions have got 24. There's a chance away from Bakhtiar. The score at the end of over number 3 is 24 without loss. That is slashed. There's a chance, and that would be dropped. That was a chance. The only player which was stationed that can be dangerous. Samir can take the match away from you. Do not discount him. This is smashed. This is hacked into the mid wicket region. A proper slog over there. Just hammered. Very little footwork. Just hands into it. And that was a traditional slog. A very old fashioned big hike into the mid wicket region. Sachin Bhandari. He wants to slog a few. He wants to take the fight to the opposition. 29 runs on the scorecard. They are not going to take this one lying down. They would fight for it. Again, not a good shot though. A good effort. Unfortunately, was not able to hold on to that one. A great effort. The bowler applauds it. Some good fortune for Sachin. Both the batsmen have got reprieve. This was a very difficult chance though. Fantastic effort going backwards and trying to claim that catch. This is fabulous. Hitting by Samir now. Samir, he has got a couple of boundaries. He has got a sixer. He has moved on to 19. He's got a chance. He'll make them pay for it. And he's not an easy bowler to get away. Ashish, he bowls with a lot of fire. Ashish Shiroya has seen him bowling some very good spells. He is a very quick bowler. And this is smashed. That was, oh my god, he should have taken that. He should have taken that. That was bowled with a lot of fire. He shouldn't be happy. He is not happy. Cannot be dropping those. The score at the end of over number 4 is 36. A couple of drop chances in that over. One difficult, one a relatively easier one. Again, a good fielder dropping a high catch. He's bowling them quickly. Vishal, he flighted the ball in the first 2 overs. He's blowing flat out now. A very good all-rounder to have in a team. Fantastic batter and a good spinner. He flights it this time. And after the quick delivery, he bowls a very good delivery and gets the big wicket. Sachin is out. Gave a lot of flight to the ball and he's so happy. The 36 runs on the scorecard. Vishal, after bowling that quicker delivery, bowled a very, very slow delivery. And he got his first wicket with that flight. More than flight, he beat the batsman in the pace over there. Very slow it was. He bowls a quicker one for the new batsman. Looks a very compact batsman. The new man in Prakash, another all-rounder. Plays it beautifully, turns it away to open his account. Vishal bowling 3 overs on the trot. He started off the bowling. Also, he was the one who ended the innings with the big 6. This is beautifully hit. That will go into the long on region. Two fielders patrolling outside the 30-yard circle. One is in that mid wicket cow corner, the other one in the square leg region. And that was it in that wideish long on region. Samir is looking good though. Samir has moved on to 25 with 3 boundaries and 1 6. You might just see him going for another. Score moves on to 41. Every likelihood that this ball is going to travel and travel far. No, instead he blocks this one. He understands the danger this bowler poses. The score at the end of over number 5 is 41 for the loss of 1 wicket. So both the bowlers finishing off the power play. 3 overs each for both opening bowlers. Ashish to bowl is third. The last over of the power play. New man on strike is Prakash Linga. This is beautifully bowled and nicely played on the top. Seems to be a very compact all-rounder. Prakash Linga, he bowled well. And for 3 4 balls which he has faced, he looks a very compact batsman with a very strong technique. चारों मैच Oh, this is strong. This is big. This is long. This is gonna be another sixer. This man is just having a great time. That's what I said. If Samir stays there, he's going to provide us with a lot of entertainment. Samir Kochari was one of the best, and as a commentator, it's a privilege to see that man playing in front of you. Is one of your idols. He had a great personality, fantastic voice, and this man showing some prowess with the bat in his hand as well. Straight to the fielder. What a good shot that was for no runs. Sami is looking good, and so are the prospects of our own entertainment. You may seal the target is very far. The score is just 48. Take my word, it's not going to be a one-sided affair. They will not get close to it. Sami stays there for next 5-6 overs. Uh, this is this is good again from them. Another guy who's going to go tomorrow is this one on your screen, Akash Desai. Akash would be there tomorrow. He's fortunate to have the ticket, he says. And he's got that ticket just for the MRP. He says for 6,000 rupees, this man is going to see the match. Very, very envious of him. And what a ball that was. But what a hit that was. This one ball bowled with a lot of fire, but fire was met with fire. What a good shot that is. There would be many going from this playing 11. Vishal is one of them. Akash is one of them. Akash Desai is going. Vishal Mirwan is going to be there in Ahmedabad tomorrow. But before that, they are up against these two batters over here. Samir Kochar, he is 35 in just 21 balls. Oh, that wasn't a great shot. That would be that would be 4 byes. What a shot that is down the ground, a few meters to cover. And there's Vishal, I think. 58 for 1. We are into the 7th over. You would see the scoring rate is good, but not in context of the game because they needed 13.5 runs right from the outset. 269 was the target. They need 200 more. What a good ball that was, Akash. Bowled with a lot of fire. And that zip. 7 overs, 58 runs. Samir is on 36. Prakash is on 3. And Akash is bowling with a lot of fire. A big appeal and given. Samir is being adjusted LBW. He was looking good. Gets out leg before the wicket. Oh, very well bowled that was. Vishal finishing off his 4 overs. Probably wants to go home early. He'll sub himself and try and catch that flight for Ahmedabad. In fact, he's going by train. Such is the passion for the game. He does not want to miss the World Cup final, does not want to miss the game. He came in, he smashed the last few balls which he got. He stole that and snatched away the nice strike from Bakhtiar and hit the last ball for a sixer. So he would have a story to tell if India wins tomorrow when his grandchildren grow up. And when he has grandchildren, in fact, after a lot of years, he would say, I was there in Ahmedabad. And before that, I played a match in which I bowled 4 overs on the trot. I hit the last ball for a sixer. We got to 58 runs. All that for him to say. In fact, they got 268. So let's see what Vishal does in his last over. He has his figures read 3.4 overs, 22 and 2 wickets. He is the only bowler who has been successful today in the power play. Rest all, no other bowler has been able to manage wickets in both the innings. Almost getting the third one, flighting the ball beautifully. And that's what success can do. Success can give you confidence to try out new things. Both of them fall in a circle. Successful people are confident, confident people are successful, and Vishal is one confident guy. straight to the fielder. The score at the end of power play is 60. In fact, 8 overs. It is 60 for 2. 4 overs on the toss. Vishal's figures looks fabulous. 4 overs, 23 runs and 2 wickets. Economy of 5.75. Probably would request the captain to allow him to be sub. 60 for 2. That was bowled with a lot of pace and power. Akash Desai bowling his second over was it for a boundary. And Akash has got his tickets booked. He's going to be there tomorrow. Vishal's also is going to be there. Nicely bowled. One run added to the total. The score is 61-61. Oh, slashed, and that would be boundary words. A boundary after a long, long time. Prakash Linga gets this one right with that boundary. That would be his first boundary after a long while. 66 for 2 now. 66 for 2, and it would be time for some drinks. challenge of 6 runs. So 1 run, challenges of 6. That is beautifully done. While racing towards the fielder. 6 runs is what the challenge is, and they have got 2 runs in 2 balls. They need 4 and 4. Oh, that is an opportunity. Falls in no man's land. 3-3 now. Oh, it is a giveaway. That wasn't required. In fact, they steal another great running. There wasn't a single. In fact, there was an opportunity for a wicket. They got 3. Just 1 needed now. In fact, the challenge is completed. They get those 6 runs. Uh, 78 runs on the scorecard at the end of over number 10. 10 overs remaining in which to get those runs. That was well bowled. Just squared him up completely. So Jay comes into bowl. Jay Pandya. That is beautifully hit out of the playing area. Fantastic hit. And played with soft hands. Takes a single. 85 for 2. We are into the 11th over. Beautifully done. That will go for another boundary. Fantastic hit that is. Just a flick. Very well timed shot. One run. The score moves on to 86 now. 86. That's a big appeal, but that was hit high on the thigh. The score at the end of over number 11 is 90 for 2. It's 11 overs, 90 runs. They need a lot of runs to win this one now. the best Vishal. Well played. Last ball sixer और 4 ओवर में 22 रन और 2 विकेट. So he's going with a good performance. Maybe brings and some good luck for us. 95 for 2 is what the score is. Very well bowled. The score remains on 95. Yeah. So 95 for 2 is what the score is at the end of this over. 12 overs done and dusted. 95 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. So 95 is what the score is. 1 run added to the total. The score moves on to 96 with that single. Two is coming to the fore for the first time now. Jai bowling his second over. He was hit for a huge 6 in the previous over. He goes for it again, and this time an opportunity. Oh, what a catch this is! Brilliant! This is one of the best moments of the day. You might have seen boundaries and sixes. This was as good as a catch. Yes, you can get. The ball popped out of his hands. He ran almost 10-15 meters, and a couple of catches were dropped off his bowling, but he took this one brilliantly. Fantastic catching. Going towards his right, the coach gave him a lot of catching practice, and he was the one who said, I want to catch a few, coach, just in between the innings. And that's what, when you have the willingness to improve, when you have the willingness to try something, he dropped a few during the practice, but he caught this one when it mattered the most. Fantastic catch. That's another wicket. A big score and some good bowling to boot with it. We are in the initial stages. Jbcn has been known for some good teams. They have another team which is also a good formidable team. They bowled really well, but it was great batsmanship today, which has taken the match away from them. They were outbatted in the first innings. They have been batting well. They have scored well, but the task in front of them is a huge one. 268 is a very big total to chase. So 96 for 4 is what the score is. Jay Pandya getting a couple of wickets. He was hit for a few, but he has managed to get two big wickets. A wonderful catch by Ashish and now leg before wicket. So new batters coming in now. Two new batters. Gaurav is the new man in. Gaurav and Nitish. Two fresh batsmen at crease now. '97 for 4. Score moves on to 98 with that single. Jay Pandya. That is beautifully turned away. That will go all the way for the boundary. Score moves on to 100 and in fact it has just stopped over there. Just one run. 99. Probably the dew coming into the score. 99 for 4 at the end of 13 overs. 7 overs remaining in which to get the remaining 170 runs. Oh, that was beautifully bowled. Completely flummoxed the batsman was. That is some class bowling. They are getting into the lower half of the innings now. Gaurav 99 for 1. 99 for 5. In fact, we are into the 14th over. 13.1 overs, 99 for 5. And not so good day for the JBCN Stallions. But remember, this is their first match. They can always make a comeback. The best part about tournaments like this is you always get an opportunity to make a comeback. There is also something which you called as a challenger part where the other half also gets an opportunity to get the Challenger Cup. So Champions Cup, Challengers Cup, both opportunities for people to make a comeback. Played with soft hands. They take a single. They run across for a single. With that single, the score moves on to 100. Congratulations. In normal circumstances, this is a good score. 100 runs in the 14th over is always good. That missed was missed by the batsman, missed by the wicketkeeper, third man, and fine leg both converse to stop that one. It is a leg by. Crammed him for space. The score moves on to 103, 103 for 5. Straight down the ground opportunity. There is Akash. Was pulled really well. So the score at the end of over number 14 is 103 for the loss of 5 wickets. That is it down the ground. Just one run. So 104 for 5. We are into the 15th over. 5.3 overs remaining. Half the batters are back. Altaf Baradia. He's one of 4. Nitish has got 15 of 19 balls. That is slashed and that is straight to the fielder. Anywhere towards his right or left would have fetched him 4 runs. Good field positioning that was. That's a big appeal and the batsman is well safe. There was a chance of a run out over there. With that single, the score moves on to 108 now. Some batting practice now. It's just a formality now. 29 balls remaining. Another wicket goes down. This is coming to an end now. 6 wickets down on the score of 109. 109 for 6. 4.2 overs remaining. That is beautifully hit into the covers. Again, a couple of runs. 2 runs added to the total. The score moves on to 111 for 6 now. It goes on to the Nelson. David Shepard famously had a hip skip and a jump every time the score reached 111. One of the best umpires to have ever witnessed. The game has ever witnessed. One of the best individuals. That is nicely bowled. 111 for 6 at the end of over number 16. 4 overs remaining in which to get 158 runs. Just one run. 119 for 6 with that single. We are into the 17th over. It's just a formality now. A lot of runs to be scored. 151 to be precise. In fact, 120 for 6. Two balls remaining. That's beautifully hit. The ball will swirl around. Good work there by Akash. He is look good. Just one run. Gokul Patel, fantastic figures. 4 over 17 runs, 2 wickets. Lavish, he has been taken for a few runs, 10 runs. That is hacked. And that would be wicket, in fact, dropped. That would have been the first wicket for him in this match. The score at the end of over number 17 is 122 for the loss of 6 wickets, 11 runs, and a dropped catch in this over. Kanavingorani comes into bowl. Everybody gets an opportunity to bowl. He is the 7th option used today. 122 for 6. That's a chance. Will this be another wicket? No, just falling short of him. 1 to 3. In fact, 1 to 4 for 6 now. Dhruvin Shah. He moves on to 10 with that brace. That is smashed straight to the fielder. 125 for 6. Oh, he has just demolished the furniture over there. Fantastic bowling. Smooth, nice action. Kanav gets the first wicket. He cannot be bowling just one over. Such a good bowler he looks, Kanav Hingorani. That is the seventh wicket down on the score of 125. 125 for 7. JVC Golden Stallions in pursuit of 268 lose their seventh wicket. We are into the 18th over. 16 balls remaining in which to get a lot of runs. That is beautifully bowled. 'Played with soft hands'. Dot delivery. 129 for 7. Hundred and 29 for 7. That is yorked and that is beautifully played. Down the ground for a single. Kunal is 4. Drovin is 12 of 9. Oh, what a good catch. Brilliantly held. Two great catches. One taken by Ashish and this cotton bowl. Fantastic catch. Any standards you count that. That was very well taken. Slow down and it was coming at the rate of knots. He took it brilliantly. So Lavesh, they dropped. He was the last ball of his previous over. A catch was put down. This time, when it came straight to him, he picks up a wicket. Again, this man, the coach called. He was one of the first who was called by the coach for giving some high catches. This one wasn't a high catch, but that's what I said. Your attitude. Your effort to improve yourself always helps you in the real battle. Manish is the new man in. It was very quick. Lavesh Kalsikar. He's got a wicket against his name. So two dots in a row. Two dots in a row against a new opening, against the new batter. Three dots in a row. Manish Mehta, the new man in. Last ball of Lavesh's second over. There was a chance, and I don't know where he was heading. That's a suicidal run. He gets out. Run out. Manish Mehta gets out. Run out. So they win this one by 138 runs. Congratulations, the Jaguars. Fantastic innings, a fantastic pair. 250 plus was the opening stand.